darlings, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley, this is Smoked Eyes and Loud Lips, and over here we talk about eyeshadow, lipstick, blush and everything else in between, and with a little smattering of nonsense in there for funsies. So this week what I've been wanting to do for a while was a segment called Eyes, Lips and Cheeks, which is going to feature one brand, and then it's me creating a look across the eyes, lips and cheeks with those makeup products that I own by that brand. So some weeks are going to be more challenging than others because obviously my collection may be a little bit better, and I may have some products that are definitely suited for the eyes, lips and cheeks, but there may be times where I don't have products that aren't specifically for eyes, lips and cheeks. So it's going to push me outside of my comfort zone a little bit, and it's going to be fun, so I'm excited. This is going to be longer form content, which is something that I'm into, so if it's something that you're not into, that's absolutely fine. I am going to try and do it with chapters if I can. I've never done that before. Maybe it's something that I actually can't do. I don't know, I've seen it happen, so I'm going to try and give it a good crack. So first of all, what I thought we'd do is quickly go through my collection, or shop my stash, which I hate that term. If someone else could come up with a better term than shop my stash, please let me know. Peruse my palettes? No. Raid my collection? I don't know. Something. I just hate shop my stash. It's horrible. It's awful. So yes, we'll quickly do a quick run through of what I've actually got in my collection. Oh, I haven't even said the brand. The brand's going to be meltcosmetics. I have actually got, I haven't actually got as much stuff from Melt as what I thought, to be honest. Have I got everything here? No, I'm fairly sure I do. I'm fairly sure everything is here that I own. Fingers crossed. So yeah, we'll just have a quick run through of that. And then I'm going to create a look using what I do have in my collection. So what we'll do is we'll start with the cheeks element of it first. I actually only have one blush by Melt. This is Sandy Cheeks. As you can see, it's very well loved and well used. It smells amazing, and it just has that, it's not quite dark as in sunburnt, but it does just kind of give you that, it does remind us of summer when I've got it on. So it's not something that I tend to use in winter. I would darken it up in winter, but it is very summery, a very summery tone. So that's what I'll be using on the cheeks, because that's the only cheek product I do have. Next we've got lips. So these are matte. Oh no, they're not. So I've got a matte lipstick and then two ultra mattes. So this one here is called Voyeur. This one kind of looks like, I wanted it to be like a kind of a baby poop colour, but it's actually not. I think it's one of their nude collections, but this is part of my favourite lip at the minute. So I do put a darker lip liner on, then I use, I believe it's a Kaleidos lip clay, and then I put this in the centre, and that is my favourite lip. I am going to try and put pictures up as well of any looks that I have done using these products already, just to give you a little bit of a background. This one's called Mum. So this one's more like a terracotta-y colour. I haven't used this one yet, I don't think. And this one is called Triple X, which is your dark brown, really, really dark brown, like a bark colour. So I'm going to use either Mum or Triple X today because I've already used Voyeur quite a few times. Alright, so moving on to the eye products. I have a ultra matte gel liner, and this is in the colour Culture. No, it's not, it's Culture. It's like that baby poop colour. I really love it. Really, really love it. So it's like a gel liner, and then this is a Slick Waterline eye pencil in olive. It's not really an olive colour, it's more like a caramel colour, although I know they do have an eye pencil in caramel. But I love this. I've used this quite a few times in my waterline. It's very nice, and it doesn't go anywhere, which is exactly what you want. Right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Melt eyeshadow palettes. So I'll go in with the ones that I've used first of all, and then into the ones that I haven't used. This is the 420 palette. I don't think this was well loved, to be honest with you. But when I seen the colour story, and I died, look at that. Is that not just one of the best colour stories you've ever seen? So I have actually done a look with this palette already. I cut my teeth with Mel with this palette. This was the first palette I ever had. There is this talk amongst the indie community about Melt's formula, and that there's a good formula and a bad formula. This was supposed to be a bad formula, but I had no problems with this whatsoever. I know that the shimmers aren't exactly what you would expect in a shimmer, but they do have a slightly different look to them, and I'm happy with that. So I'm not going to use that today because I have already used it. Now this is an older palette of Melts, but it is the most recent one that I bought. She's in Parties, and it looks like this. So it's kind of like your wine colory, like wine purples. I actually seen this colour story and couldn't understand why people loved this so much. And then it was on sale in at Beauty Bay, and I thought, oh, because of the sale was quite good. I think it knocked like $20 off the palette. So I think I'm going to get it. And then I have done a look with this, which I'll try and put up a picture of. And I absolutely love it. I can totally understand why people like that. Like this is a palette. It's just, yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And it just blends so well. It's so, so good. I'm going to sneeze. That's me. Okay. Wow. All right, so I'm going to just talk about the palettes that I've dipped into, but I haven't actually created looks with yet. So there's 3 of them. So there was the Melt... Shit, I can't remember what this is called. Amore Mariposa, which means love and butterflies. And this is a round palette, as you can see. And I've dipped into this, I think, just using this colour. What look did I do? Oh, I'll put a picture up if I can. I just used this colour here, and I think I used... No, just this colour here. Beautiful colour story though. Really like it. I'm especially loving this top row and this one here. So that could be a potential for today. Rust palette. This is a really textured packaging. I really like it. I like stuff like that. It does feel metally, but I don't think it is. Yes, a little bit of me. I love an autumnal colour story. What did I use in this palette? I can't even remember. I think this one looks used here. A Road. I've dipped my fingers in all of them, but I think it might be these 2 I used. So I have dipped into that. And then the Gemini palette, which is a cult classic. And I used this colour here for this look here. If this doesn't work, that's going to look really stupid. But yes, you've got your lovely khaki, baby poop, browns, all of that goodness. So those are the 3 palettes I've dipped into. And then I've got 3 palettes left over that I haven't touched yet. So these are the blueprint. This is the blueprint, sorry. So this is what it looks like. This is beautiful, this one here. Skylight. It's like a duochrome. Yeah, I'm very excited by the prospect of using this palette. Then you've got Smoke Sessions, which I think is another cult favourite. However, I think it got panned for the formula as well. It is very much your grungy greens, and it goes from obviously the goldy grunge greens to the more tealy colours here. And then you've got Gemini 2, which is your beautiful rose garden colours. So you've got your greens going into your browns and then your pinky colours. Yeah, I absolutely love this. So that is the full collection. So now I need to make a decision about what I want to use on my face. So She's in Parties and 420, they're out because I've already used them, as is the Voyeur lipstick. So that for the cheeks. And then I just need to decide what I want to put on the eyes and the lips. I think what I'm going to do, let's have a look. I'm really, really toying with the idea of Blueprint with this mum lipstick. Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to go full grunge. My outfit doesn't really go or look that of full grunge, but that's what we're going to do. So we're going to use the Smoke Sessions palette combined with the Gemini 2 palette. So let's have a look. Let's just make sure that that's going to work. Yeah, so I'm pretty much going to stick to these kinds of shades here. Also, might incorporate the Gemini, the original Gemini palette. Yeah. So I'm going to do those 3 palettes. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to tidy this up and I'll be right back. So I've already got my base on. I'm just going to go in with the Sandy Cheeks blush now and just put some of that on my face just so I can kind of gauge how dark I want to go and grungy with these eyes. As you can see, that is just a beautiful colour. Makes you look really healthy and lovely, and it smells like it smells like something I want to eat. So I'm having a right issue with the lighting in here. I just can't get it right. I think this big ring light I've got is a bit naff, so I think I need to invest in some new lighting. Because I'm really not very happy with it. It either washes us out or it's too dark and I just don't like it. It's winding us up. Okay, so that's that. Let's have a look at these colour stories and let's see what we're going to do with them. So I think I really want to go quite shimmery. I do want to lay down a base. I'm thinking I'm going to use this on the lid and then lay stuff over the top. That could be a huge mistake. But that's what we're going to do. So let me have a look, see what I can lay it down with. So I've got this brush here. Just going to put some on the back of my hand. Ooh, yeah, I like that. And I'm just going to lay that all over the lid. And we'll see how this works. I'm just laying it down first of all. And then I'm going to get a fluffy brush and just buff out the edge. This might be a bit too fluffy. Oh no, it's working. It's working well. That's really nice. Isn't that lovely? Let's take some off the back of the hand. Right, so I'm just going to give that a second to dry down. It's going to dry down matte. That's really lovely. I would like that on its own even. I might see if I can go underneath the eye with whatever's left on the brush. But it dries down pretty matte. Yeah, so scratch what I said before. I'm just going to use Gemini 1 and Smoke Sessions. I got some brushes from Singe Beauty, so I'm going to put these to the test. So I'm going to take Sour Diesel from the Smoke Sessions palette on this E03. And then I'm going to just put this in the outer corner. I'm really loving this kind of style brush, the bigger fluffy ones for this outer corner. So you can get in there, right in the hood, and just give it a good wiggle about. And then I'll just bring it down across the lid, like so. So I'm not really fussed how it looks this bit, because this bit's going to get covered in shimmers. So I just want to just be blending that outer edge. I'm just going to tidy that edge up. Where the hell did I put the... Where did I put the concealer brush? Okay. So I'm going in with an EO2 now. and I'm going into Fire OG from the Gemini palette, and I'm just going to blend that outer edge. And bring it in towards the middle of the eye. And then I'm going to wipe off the EO3 and then just buff around the edges just to make it a little bit softer. And then whatever's left on the EO2 is going underneath the eye. Alright, so I think we're going to go in with a few shimmers now. So I'm really liking the look of golds in the Gemini palette, which is this one here. And I'm going to take that on the EO1, but I'm going to spray my brush with a setting spray to control the placement. So I'm going to put that here, like right in the center, and then blend in towards the front of the eye. So we are actually going to use the Gemini too. On the other side of the brush, I'm going to take Mathio and I'm going to put that in the outer corner. I'm going to spray the brush, put that here, and just get rid of that harsh line between the lighter shimmer and the dark. I'm going to go a little bit darker along the bottom lash line. I'm going to take the EO4 and I'm actually going to go in with that first colour, that Sour Diesel, and I'm just going to go in on the outer edge. I don't want to wing it out too much. I want to keep it in the shape of my eye. So I'm going to take the EO5 and I'm going to go in with Luna from the Gemini palette, and I'm going to run that through the front of here and into the inner corner. And then I'm going to go back in with the EO1 and I'm going to pick up Gravity OG, spray the brush, and then I'm going to put that in the front part of the eye here. And then I'm going to take Goals, again that sparkly green shade, I need to be more specific, and I'm going to put that along here. Alright, then I'm going to take this olive waterline pencil, slick waterline, and run that along the bottom waterline. Alright, that'll let us put some mascara on. Okay, mascara is on. I do have some fallout, so I'm just going to fix that up. And I'm going to put on some more blusher, because it's disappeared to nothing, as is the way with blusher. I'm going to put this lipstick on, so I've decided on Mum. So I don't have a lip liner, so I'm not cheating. I'm just going to go with that. I've got a ginormous spot at the corner of my mouth, and it is so painful. Like, even opening my mouth hurts. Like, trying to eat, I'm like, it's just not going very well. I really, really, really like that colour. Right, so that is pretty much the finished look. Apart from powder. I'm going to put powder on. I don't care if that's cheating. It's not cheating, because the aim of the game is eyes, lips and cheeks, which I've done. This is just taking away the shininess. Shininess, be gone. And we don't have any highlighter, so let's steal a highlighter from one of these. We're going to use a shade from here. Is that a highlighter? Yeah, we could use that as a highlighter. It's chunky glitter, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. So I'm just going to use this brush to pick that up. There we go. That is the shade Gemini. It is literally just chunky glitter, but I don't care. Wow. A bit here and down my nose as well. There we go. Alright, so that's it. We've done it. First eyes, lips and cheeks. I'm very happy with the end result. I'm really, this as a base, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, put it away. This as a base is great for an eyeshadow base. The shadows just cling to it and it gives a lovely soft halo look. I really, really like the shadows. I don't have any problems with blending. As you can see, everything's smoothly blended. There is no harsh lines. Obviously there was fallout, but who cares about that? Not me, as long as you can fix it. So yeah, I love this colour story. I think it's beautiful. I really want to give these ones a go. It is on, I'm not going to take these out of my to use palettes. I'm going to leave them because I want to do look solely based on the palettes. Solely from the palettes. I actually think this is my favourite one. The favourite one that I've got. I'm really considering the Murder palette. It is only available at meltcosmetics at the minute for Australia, so I'd have to order directly from their website. So I'm going to keep an eye on for a sale and see if I can get my hands on it. But saying that, I don't really need another eyeshadow palette, do I? Absolutely not. So let us know what you think in the comments down below. I'd love to see you again, so think about hitting that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram under the same handle at Smoked Eyes and Loud Lips. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.